boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. My name's Piper. You are being stuck to my mirror with tape, and we'll see how long this lasts. So I'm going to show you my new updated way of getting ready pretty, well, it's not fast, but getting ready and fixing this mug of mine because this aging thing is not fun. So, alright, let me throw this up and then we'll get started. I'm thinking of messing with my favorite brand right now, which is Looxi Beauty, and I'm actually really enjoying some of Colourpop's new element of surprise. There's a matte in here. I think it's called, I don't know if it's this to that or if it's right behind it. So it's either Labyrinth or Go with the Flow. I don't know, but I like this one right here. As a brow, not brow, whatever. I like it. It's a pretty color in my crease. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, so we're gonna get started because, per usual, I'm on a time crunch. Okay, so don't mind my kitty. So how do I start with this mug right here? She's meowed all day. A Rooty blender. Rooty blender for you. Now I'm mixing in all kinds of stuff. I haven't done boxes in a long time, so some of these things come from other boxes I have, and yeah, so if you've seen it before, then good for you. If you haven't, you're welcome. I don't even know if people pluck their eyebrows anymore themselves, so they just like go and have it done. Not what these gurus do. They gotta keep it real fake, real expensive. So this is what we gonna do. We're gonna put this here Wet n Wild Mega Glow on my eyeballs, okay? Because this is how I roll these days, okay? Alright, perfect. Alright, then I'll just take this here finger, which is your best tool, and I'll put that shit right over there. Alright, so that's what's going on there. Now, what shall I be doing? I got all these new beautiful colors that came in from my Looxi Beauty. Beautiful colors, love them. But I think I'm gonna start with the Colourpop Element of Surprise. Again, I told you I'm not sure the name of this one color, but we're gonna go with it anyways, and you'll see it's this one. Either it's Go with the Flow or Labyrinth, not quite sure. So did you see it? Okay, this one. And I'll show you it in the crease. It's actually really, really, really pretty. So I'll take one of these here fluffy brushes. See, there is a bit of a fallout with it, but that is to be expected of some, to me, good colors. You want a little bit of fallout because it gives it a little bit more pigment. And I love this color. It's like a beige rose color. Doesn't do it quite justice in the mirror, but you know, I'm also on a time crunch as usual. And I'm going to show you as much as I possibly can. Oh, so pretty. Tell me that's not pretty. It is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to tap back in there. gonna get on this side. Takes a little bit to start. Does anyone else hold their brushes like I do? Just out of curiosity. Anyone? Let me know. Isn't it pretty? It's like a rose color. It doesn't quite match the pan. In the pan it looks more brown than it really is. It's like a rosy color, and it is stunning. Like, this is my new favorite crease color, like forever. I know this seems like more of a crease, probably too bright for it, but I just love it. I mean, does that color look like what's on my eyes really right now? No, it doesn't. But anyway, I digress. I still love it either way. And use a brush to go back and forth here to kind of blend a little. So pretty. Colourpop eyeshadows really, the pressed ones to me really do an exceptional job. I love their eyeshadows. I mean, oh, I love. Now I grew up with, I'm 34, about to be 35 next month, so I can't really say grew up with. I've used cheap stuff for the longest, and I find a way to just make it seem flawless, I guess. And it works, but you have to learn tips and tricks to make those things work. Okay, so here's the other side. This one right here is the one I'm gonna put on my brow bone. Again, not sure, go with the flow, labyrinth, whatever. But again, whenever you're used to using like cheaper palettes and stuff, you get used to, or you should at least, get really good at learning how to work those cheaper shadows, and it's possible. But here's the struggle that I'm finding as of late is that some of these knockoff ones, they're really not putting a lot of effort in. And even if I go to the dollar store and get dollar store makeup or whatever it is, they do much better than some of these other makeup brands that are knocking off the expensive kind. And I break out with those now. So crazy. I can use cheap makeup, but yet the middle line a lot of times are the ones that break me out. So weird. I mean, the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette broke me out big time. So I use it, but I don't use it as much. I have to be very, very careful. So anyways, I have to say that finding and using and not having expensive makeup growing up, I never got into it until later. I've always been creative, but I always figured out a cheap way of doing it, because spending $10 on something was just no-go. Of course, now it's a whole total different ballgame, but anyway. So look how pretty. Isn't that pretty? I mean, it's not the best lighting, but it's pretty to me. Okay, so what am I gonna do for my lid? I'm wearing gray. Usually I try to go with a metal color then and see how that goes, but I really want to use some of these new colors. I've been using the crap out of Spyro right here because metal colors just rock my green eyes, but I'm really curious about these here. These are all Looxi Beauty, like I said. Some of these are Colourpop. This one's called Sapphire. These are really, really pretty too. Let's see. What do I want to rock? Let's do a blue. I want to do a blue. How about Sapphire? This one? This one, this one, or this one. One of these is Makeup Geek. It's hard to see. Focus on my white ass. This one has more of a purpley undertone. Come on, focus. Okay. Maybe this one. Ooh. Ooh, that is pretty. Because this is just too blue right now. All right, let's do that. Talk myself into it. Okay, so which one was that one? Oh, okay. So this one is called Enchanted. You see it? Enchanted. This one is from Looxi Beauty, and we're gonna kind of go with it, see how it goes. Sometimes I like to put a layer of this Enchantment glitter adhesive from Waffle, Hello Waffle, or anything else, but not always. Not always, but today, for the purposes of this, we're gonna center in the middle. See how that goes. Okay. We'll just do one at a time. And I'm gonna take this flat e.l.f. mini blending brush. I don't see how it's blending if it's flat, but I'm gonna take this and we're gonna go into this, which is pretty darn good. And just, oh, look at that. Ooh, okay. Whoa. This is a pretty color. Okay, let's see. Just for shits and giggles, we're gonna... Oh yeah, that's the way to put these on. I've always felt this way. And that Colourpop color is absolutely stunning with this purpley blue. Whoa, yeah, I'm sold. Totally sold. Oh yeah, good choice. Okay. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay. Yeah, I am totally sold on this. Blend that out. And probably go back into this one for a minute. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the sticky on the other eye as well. Again, this is like glitter adhesive, but keeps the bottom from really coming off. And I think, given I'd already used something for this, you know, my Wet n Wild thing, I don't think it would have really mattered too much. I think it would have been just fine, but I added this because I do not want a screw up right now. Okay, that's weird. All right. That is very beautiful. Good call, Looxi, on the Enchanted. I really, really think that turned out really well. Look at my finger. So pretty. So pretty. It's so pretty. I'm sold on this color. I don't think there's much that Looxi cannot make. I mean, honestly, I can't even think of one thing that I don't like of theirs. I really can't even think of one I don't like. Huh. Let's see, now for the bottom, because I have new colors, we can either go with this champagne. Can't really see too much champagne, or the bottom of this gold. We need to go with something bright. Oh, there's another one. It's very light. Ooh, inner corner. Okay. Let's do a purple Hustler. Oh, yeah. Done. That's what we're doing. The only thing I don't like about this Waffle, Hello Waffle, is that sometimes I feel like it burns my eyes, but not always. So, you know, it's not always a bad thing. Okay, so we have Hustler we're going to put on the bottom. I'm going to fluff back up this job. Okay. Clean off your brushes, ladies. I don't clean them like I should, but I get all of it off as much as possible, and then it looks a little something like this. So it's just clean, but not clean. All right, so we're gonna go with Hustler on the bottom. There's a tiny bit of fallout. It's a beautiful purple though. The concern usually with this is once I start putting on my face is how it will turn out and having to touch it up and everything, but I actually don't mind having to touch up later, because if you put this over your face part, then sometimes you get a line, a weird line that doesn't fade. Looks crazy, right? Clean that off. Remember that one is Hustler. And then we have Halo. I'm going to put it on the inner corner. See if it's changed any different with the finger sometimes. Yep, there we go. Best application, either wet or with finger. All right, so that is that. I'm gonna go back. Sore from yesterday. Okay. What did I say I was going to do? Oh, I'm going to go back and do my eyeliner and lashes and stuff like that. So let's start with my Rodial. Looks so bad. I broke the end for my waterline. Ladies, if you need to pull down, pull down. I have contacts and I'll be damned if I write on my contact, because that is the most annoying thing to have to do. So if you have to pull down your waterline to not write on your contacts, do it. Like, who cares what beauty gurus say? Oh, you're not a real beauty guru if you pull down on your eye. Well, sometimes there's a reason for that, and I don't particularly feel like pulling down on it ages me. I think age ages us. Just saying. And it's not like I'm majorly pulling. And besides, it's a good way to test your skin's elasticity if you've ever read anything. And a lot of these gurus are not very up and smart on. They just know what the community says. It doesn't mean it's right. Plus, most of them don't even admit that they have work done, which is not a bad thing either, but girl, why are you worried about pulling down and what that's going to do to your eye if you're just going to go get it fixed anyway? Don't judge. It's not nice. Oh yeah, I'm freaking loving this look. I do my wings different than everyone else. They can kiss my ass. That's just how I feel about it. Sometimes they're sisters, sometimes they're twins. The left one is always a pain in the ass for me. I just try to keep it with my lower lash line. That's all I can do. There she blows. Oh man. Freaking love. Let's do brows before I do my mascara. And then I'll show you my new way of putting my face on, because that's how I roll. Oh my god. And you know, since I don't make any money off of this, and you can't monetize until you have like 2,000 subscribers, I'm not even worrying about the most amazing video. Sorry, new people, but I think my tape is coming off. I absolutely love doing this, but I haven't been taking the time lately to do it. And I guess it's because I didn't feel like I was really getting anywhere. And they took the ability for me to get anything. I mean, it took me over a year to make $100, given I didn't have very many followers. That's a nice little additive to know that the time I spend putting makeup on, you know, can help someone and make me a couple bucks, you know. Maybe, you know, provide for my shopping habits that I've created since I was bored in my the last few years. But whatever. I like everything Brow Gal, by the way. Never actually bought anything particularly from them because I don't need to. I keep getting it free from my BoxyCharms. It's not really free, you pay for it, but this one is the Light Hair 03 Tinted Brow Fibers, and I particularly like it. It is a quick version of their powder and a little bit lighter, so it matches my brow color that I have. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna try to use this Double Decker Butter London mascara. The wand is just so big, I don't know. And yes, I wear contacts, but these are my eyes. This is the color of my eyes, just so you know. That is something I get asked all the time. Not a fan of this light mascara. See, it's just too, I can't do it. I think I might end up throwing it away. So, I have been going back to my Extra Super Lash Rimmel mascara right here. And I remember why I like it so much, but it is still not comparable anymore to my Wet n Wild now that I am like obsessed with, but this one is a good comparison. Good job, Colourpop, on that new color. I love it. It's warm, but yet cool. It's weird. It's a natural middle color for me. It's either really warm or cool tones for me. So the purple and the blue is definitely cool tones, but this other beigey rose gold is very, very gorgeous. It's a rose gold, I don't know. It's supposed to be warm, but it goes very well. See, and I don't have any of these other problems like I have with other palettes when I use Colourpop and Looxi Beauty, but Looxi Beauty is vegan, from my understanding. I think. I'm suddenly not sure. Okay, that's as good as it's getting. Let me touch my bottom up. Okay. Here's where the fun part starts. Okay. that's all that. I'm not gonna use that. I love lip liner, I just can't really do it. Okay, so if you've noticed, I don't really have much on my face, so this is where I start doing my face stuff, clearly. All right, so how do I start this? Basically, I wash my hands, and now, because I need extra protection, my Perfect World SPF 40 right here, this sucker, Age Defense Moisturizer with white tea. It's, again, SPF 40, and it doesn't take much, you'll see. But you'll also see that my skin soaks that up big time. All right. I'm rubbing it. Oh, it smells so good. Now, I'm going to say that how important this is because I have been working outside, sitting outside at Starbucks and meeting with clients, and I got significantly sunburned in 3 hours. So, on my arms. And you can't really tell it anymore. Well, yeah, you can a little bit. I don't even know what that's from. But I actually had this stuff on my face, and my face did not get burned. So I decided it's totally worth it. Alright, so it is a little greasy. Bear with me. I will take a little bit of this Hourglass Shell. Okay, it's the foundation part, whatever. And yeah, I just do this. It's a little yellow on me. But you'll see. I didn't like it before, but I think when it's done right, it's not bad. Okay, so I've been switching around from the Age Rewind. This one is the brightener one. Brightener and illuminator one. Trying it out, see how it's going. Just keep swimming. Okay, I feel a little on the dump. All right, I take my trusty sponge here that's been dampened and dirty. Have I in here? I'm telling you, I didn't believe in dampening the sponge, what it did. But boy, oh boy, does it make a difference. I mean, it does. Really, really does. Running out of time. Okay, then what I do, take my e.l.f. stuff here, my e.l.f. sheer coverage thing, and what I do is shake it out a little bit. Shake it. And this stuff works. It's so weird how much it works. And then I'll go to my trusty little brush right here. Make sure it's... so I don't feel greasy and gross. This is the techniques I've been finding that works the best when using very high SPF. And yes, you got a little bit of the white going on, but it gets better. I'll show you. Yes. See how pretty? I'm getting so much better at this. Right? I mean, under eyes are not absolutely stunning yet. But what I like to do is go over with my trusty CoverGirl, get ready. Ready, Set, Gorgeous, whatever, and just kind of go underneath. Smooth out. And what I might do, which I usually do, is lightly go over everything. What I like to do is go back with a little bit of the inner corner, the halo, add that in there. And I like this color so much, I think I'm gonna put it on my brow bone. So I flip over this other end of this brush that I have, and we're gonna put it up here. What do you think so far? Good? Alright, so that's that. What I end up doing is now I'm going to go with the Steve Laurent blush that I have here. It is a beautiful rosé all day. And then I take my Real Techniques brush, go back in here, dust it off, go in here, add some blush. And then I'll take this crown brush and go in with my Too Faced bronzer, the Chocolate Soleil, and just kind of run it through here, dust it off, add a little chocolate souffle. It's a little intense. Just a little bronzer around the edges. All right, there's that. Go back with a regular brush, blend it in. All right, now here's where the fun part comes in. Guess what we're doing? Guess what we're doing? Highlighter. Okay, I think with this look we need a blue. Definitely need my blue. I mean, my illuminator right here. Definitely. That's all I'm seeing. So I'm going to take this brush right here and we're going to just go in like that. Not a lot, just a little. Perfect. And there you have it. That's it. Last thing that I usually do is I will take and spray. This one I've been using, the matte finish by Wet n Wild. Put it over. Okay. And then my Pixie Milky Mist. Run low. It's okay, I got another one. Then I will just fold my towel and pat. And there you have it. That's it. What do you think? Well, that's it for y'all. I have got to get going, and yes, I'm just going to put chapstick on here in a second, and I will talk to you guys later.